Morgan, Dave, they say grateful for you, mate. Mate, I like it. If market prices Fed cuts with weak jobs data, then the carry trade margin shrinks. Meanwhile, implied cuts make USD versus JPY fall and reduce chance of BOJ hike. Aren't those opposing forces? They are. If we had lowered interest rates in the last Fed meeting, I don't think the Bank of Japan would be in its current position. I think that our currency would have weakened against theirs, and I think that that's actually kind of what they anticipated happening. I think we kind of juked them a little bit with Warsh coming in. You know, he said he was going to lower interest rates, and the Bank of Japan thought, okay, cool, like we can raise 25 bips. If they lower 25 bips, we'll be able to maintain this. And then we didn't lower, so it's now left them in a precarious situation. But to your point, if we lowered aggressively, the problem there is, and the reason that we haven't, is that would also unwind the reverse carry trade. And the reason being would be the yields on our treasuries would drop enough that people would have incentive to go ahead and swap into Japanese treasuries. And then we're in the same position. There's going to be a lot of people liquidating collateral, liquidating their stock positions. Somebody will yell fire in the theater. Everybody runs for the door at the same time. And we're in the same spot. So that's why, like, it really doesn't matter who moves. And the Bank of Japan can't lower interest rates because the inflation's too high in their economy. They can't make their currency get weaker against the dollar. That would be the only way that the carry trade wouldn't really unwind, is if they were able to force their interest rates down. They're not able to do that. So we could continue to raise interest rates, but then that strengthens our dollar against their currency, and then they lose purchasing power that way. So they're in a lose-lose spot. And until they both agree that it's time, and Japan can raise interest rates aggressively and we can lower interest rates aggressively, and we're cool to be able to absorb those treasuries as they flow back, it's going to be a stalemate. And that's why I'm saying the OCC needs to come out with stablecoin regulation pronto, because we're on the cusp of it here. All right.